pragmatism is a practical approach to problems. It is originated from the Greek word pragma, which means activity or work done. Pragmatics believe that reality is constantly changing and that we learn best through applying our experiences and thoughts to problems as they arise. In short, pragmatism is a philosophical approach that emphasizes the practical application of ideas and the importance of experience in shaping knowledge. So actually, pragmatism views education as a process of problem solving and emphasizes the importance of experiential learning. This means that students should be actively engaged in the learning process and have opportunities to apply whatever they have learned in the real world situation. Pragmatism also values interdisciplinary learning as it recognizes that many problems require multiple perspectives to solve them. In the context of curriculum, if I tell you that pragmatism suggests that the curriculum should be designed with a focus on practical skills and knowledge that are relevant to the needs of the society. This means that the curriculum should be flexible and adaptable as the needs of the societies are changing with the passage of time and the job market are constantly evolving. It also values the input of stakeholders such as employers and community members in the development of the curriculum. Now let's see what pragmatism is as a philosophy of education. John Dewey is credited as the founding of philosophical approach to life called pragmatism, and his approaches to education and learning have been influential internationally and endured over time. He saw the purpose of education to be the cultivation of thoughtful, critically reflective, socially engaged individuals rather than passive recipients of established knowledge. Now, passive recipients means that they were not engaged before in the established knowledge, whatever information was coming to them since the beginning of times. Point number 3 says he rejected the rote learning approach driven by predetermined curriculum, which was the standard teaching method at that time. When John Dewey picked up pragmatism as a philosophy of education, he said that the old method of rote learning from all the prior knowledge that were already there, the facts and the figures, instead of just learning those facts and figures, the students, the children, the pupils. The 4 principles of pragmatism in education. Number 1, the principle of utility. Now, what is that? It says that everything that the student should have learned must have some utility. This means that everything should be useful to the student. We should not teach anything to the student which must go in waste in future. A student doesn't care for learning abstract theoretical ideas that they will never apply to their lives outside of the school. For example, we learn a lot of things in mathematics, area of a parallelogram or algebraic expressions, and we generally hate maths because we know that this is not going to be applied in everyday life. Until or unless a child is actually applying all those formulas or all those solutions of mathematics in his or her everyday life, then only they will develop the interest to do it, and then they will know the utility behind it. The second point is the principle of interest. So, curriculum content of education should definitely include the student's interest. As for the father of pragmatism in education, John Dewey, he argued that students have 4 interests. Number 1 is conversation. Number 2 is investigation. Number 3 is construction. And number 4 is creative expression. So the curriculum of education in the theory, as a principle of pragmatism, must cover all these 4 interests of the child so that he can put maximum effort in learning that particular thing. The third principle is a principle of experience. Pragmatists value experience over all else. This means that students can learn abstract things all day, but unless they experience those things, they may never truly learn them. Teachers should therefore create a lot of project-based, experimental, and experiential learning that help the children learn by doing. For example, now when we are teaching as teachers, we have role plays, we have panel discussions, we have experiments. The fourth and the final principle of pragmatism in education is the principle of integration. Integration is what? Curriculum content cannot be separated. Mathematics, science, and creative arts are not three different lessons. Instead, the pragmatic teacher links the curriculum content together through a process called integration. The teacher will show students how concepts from different subjects are related to each other and encourage a holistic understanding of the topics that they are learning.